Vasu here once again. I watched an anime once called Tales of Zestiria. A pretty good anime, but my topic today is not really about that anime, so it is rather something about what I heard within. That thing that I wanted to talk about is something universal and it has been there in front of us for quite a while. And everyone might have pondered about it already. Even I might have done it, but a proper answer I never really came upon. So after watching that, I came up with a few things and I thought, why not share it with? Because after all, sharing is caring. So the topic isn't really a surprise here because I want to talk about what is exactly the title of the video. Yes, Sore, the main character of the anime, once said, "Humans are imperfect, hence precious." Hearing that, I actually paused the show and thought to myself, couldn't help but laugh as well, how messed up, yet true it sounded. You see, he was fighting the main villain who was an accumulation of masses. Malevolence, they called it. Basically, human negativity turned into physical entities, and the main characters fought. Kinda dumb because he kept saying he'll purge all the malevolence. Apparently, I guess he hadn't learned about humanity properly. Either way, it's back to what he said. Let us talk more broad now and let's keep the anime aside and come towards the real world. It is not the first time I've seen a human defending another humans for being shit. But then again, can't blame them. They have to protect and make a logic and reason for their existence and actions because that anchors them properly. Without it, they will just lose their mind. Among these reasons is the most popular one, that many would know by the term crown of creation. Humans believe they are the best creation or the best beings out there. This has been supported by the text of all three of the major religions. And obviously personal human feelings and thinking as well. Well, that's fine by me. I don't have an issue with it. I guess I myself am a human, but literally the intelligence and complexity we humans have is kind of amazing. Oh, and by complexity I mean making dumb decisions while being an intelligent being. It is also called freedom. And with that freedom, let us get back towards the topic and not rant on humans. Sorry for that. And the main topic that I want to discuss this time is the dual nature. Like you say, we slaughter animals for our own means and say it is because the animals were meant or made for us. I'm a Muslim and my religion clearly says so. God has created the animals for the humans to feast upon. Although there are some ethics and morals behind it, but I'm not gonna go in that detail. After all, we are just killing them, so. Now imagine like in those big Hollywood movies, aliens have come down upon Earth. Okay, let's not just say aliens because either those greenish things are going to come into your mind, and even nowadays aliens have just started to look like us, mimic us, think like us, and even have all the desires that we humans have. Basically, creativity is dying, So let us just go for some highly intelligent supernatural beings. Something like, I guess, what they showed in that movie called Prometheus or X-Men Apocalypse. Things like that. So, yeah, humans, they have appeared on Earth and now they're out for blood. Because why not? It's fun for them. Or perhaps they need us for experiments or even food. Now in shows like these, humans are portrayed as such victims that you even feel sorry for the worst of shits. And the humans claim it is injustice to them and such and such. But isn't that the same we're doing? So as long as we do it, it is alright. But when a higher being than us does it, it is wrong, and there really is no special logic about it. Trust me, I thought about it. Maybe there's some hidden motive, something, but in the end, it all boils down to one simple thing. Humans are freaking selfish. That's about it. And yeah, humans are imperfect and precious, but turn it around now. Since humans are the crown of creation, they are to be protected. But if they mess up big time or are the cause of all problems, fine. That is a rule set by us. No one's gonna bother us. And we are also perfection loving and will always choose the best for us. Look at the irony. We'll choose the best for us. We don't like faults, even though when it comes to human personality or character judgment in any book, anime, story, game, anything, we consider faults as the beauty of a character. and beautify it in such a way that, oh, this is such an amazing thing, etc., etc. And we do the same, but then when we come to the real life, we are like, nope, that's not how the real life works. So our double standards have been there for quite a long time. So yeah, nature, we talk nature is justice because it is on the side of man, but when this changes, fish nature. So basically what we humans have done is set our answers as right by default in every situation, and that is why we are precious, because we are always right. And this goes on to leads to the famous saying, this world will be nothing without humans. What a joke. Anyways, thinking and speaking on this, I'm slowly starting to realize that there is not really a particular answer, but just, me nagging about nothing. So I guess this nag is the answer to all of this. Humans just don't care about the real rules and logic. What they care about is stuff they want or is related to them. And that becomes the basis for judgment, where humans as a whole can never be wrong. And even if they are wrong, we shrug it off as complexity, beauty of nature, paradoxes, diversity, and my personal favorite, humans are unique. Such pretty terms, all to hide our own weaknesses and give us an excuse to stay true to our selfish course instead of changing, evolving, or advancing, etc. Hence why we humans are collectively not as precious as we think we are. We are just a life form, and no one would give a shit if it's gone. No one but us. So we should get off our high horse, admit that we are just fending and making a place on this planet, dominating it in a so-called war that is one-sided with humans on the top. And by no means that makes us precious. As what Sore, that main character, look at this other thing as well, the other side of it. The main antagonist of that anime who Sore is fighting and giving all of this beautiful speech to, he was but a human himself. So as the root of evil, if we cut down that root, we are not doing anyone a favor. No one, except us are. And by doing that, it's just we shouldn't have done it to begin with. With that, my complaint letter comes to a close. Sorry for the pessimistic talk, but hope you got something from it, because the main motive of my videos and making this channel is just one thing: food for thought. So with that, let us aim forward. Plus ultra, Satsu, over and out.